Yo, what's up everybody? It's Yusuf. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We're diving deep, going raw, uncensored into Armenia. Alright, look, I know what you're thinking, Armenia, but trust me on this one. There's way more to this place than meets the eye. We're talking ancient history, stunning landscapes, beautiful... Well, you'll just have to watch and see. Let's go! Alright, first things first, Armenia. This place is old, like, really old. I'm talking older than your dad's oldest joke old. We're talking about the world's first Christian nation, officially adopting the religion way back in 301 AD. That's before Constantine, before the Roman Empire went all in on Christianity. And you can feel that history everywhere you go, especially in the architecture. We're talking ancient monasteries carved into cliffs, churches that look like they've been standing since the dawn of time. I'm talking about places like Gegard Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, built partially into a mountain cave. It's like something straight out of Indiana Jones, only it's real. And it's right here in Armenia. And the craftsmanship, the detail in these structures, it's mind-blowing. These people weren't just building shelters, they were creating art. Art that has stood the test of time. It's humbling, to stand in these places, to think about the generations who came before you, who prayed in these same spaces, who touched these same stones. For now, just know that Armenia is a place where the past isn't just something you read about in textbooks, it's something you can reach out and touch. Okay, so we've covered the ancient history, now let's talk about natural beauty. And trust me, Armenia has it in spades. Case in point, Lake Sevan. This place is like something out of a postcard, a giant crystal-clear lake nestled among these rolling green hills. Seriously, the water is so blue, so clear, it looks photoshopped. You could spend days just chilling by the shore, soaking up the sun, taking a dip in the water. It's the perfect place to escape the city, to reconnect with nature, to just breathe. But it's not just about relaxing. Lake Sevan is also a hub for adventure. We're talking kayaking, windsurfing, even paragliding for the adrenaline junkies out there. And the views from above, let me tell you, there's something else. So pack your hiking boots, grab your camera, and get ready to experience the great outdoors like never before. Alright, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. And trust me, Armenian cuisine is something special. It's a delicious blend of flavors and traditions, influenced by its location at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. We're talking fresh ingredients, bold spices, and dishes that have been passed down through generations. First up, we gotta talk about lavash. This is like the national bread of Armenia, and for good reason. It's this thin, chewy flatbread cooked in a traditional clay oven called a tonir. You can eat it on its own, use it to scoop up dips, or wrap it around grilled meats and veggies. Trust me, once you go lavash, you never go back. Next, we gotta try korovats. This is essentially Armenian barbecue, but so much more than that. We're talking about juicy chunks of meat, marinated to perfection and grilled over an open flame. It's smoky, it's flavorful, it's the kind of food that makes you want to lick the plate clean. So come hungry, come curious, and get ready to tantalize your taste buds. Okay, time for a little history lesson, but don't worry, this one's actually interesting. We're talking about the Armenian alphabet, created by a guy named Mesrop Mashtots way back in the 5th century. Now, I know what you're thinking. An alphabet? That's not exactly mind-blowing stuff. But here's the thing. The Armenian alphabet wasn't just a way to write down words, it was a revolution. See, back then, Armenians were ruled by the Persians, and they weren't allowed to have their own language or culture. So, Mesrop Mashtots, he created this alphabet specifically for the Armenian language, and it changed everything. Suddenly, Armenians could read and write in their own language. They could preserve their history, their culture, their stories. So, next time you see the Armenian alphabet, don't just see letters. See a symbol of resistance, a symbol of identity, a symbol of a people who refuse to be silenced. Alright, let's talk about Yerevan, the capital of Armenia. This city is a fascinating mix of old and new, where ancient history collides with modern life. You can be walking down a street lined with Soviet-era buildings, turn a corner, and stumble upon a 16th century church. It's like stepping back in time, but with Wi-Fi. One of the coolest things about Yerevan is the people. They're warm, they're welcoming, and they love to share their city with visitors. Whether you're sipping coffee at a sidewalk cafe, browsing the stalls at Vernissage Market, or just getting lost in the city's charming backstreets, you're bound to meet some incredible people. And speaking of Vernissage Market, you have to check it out. It's the perfect place to pick up a unique souvenir, haggle with some friendly locals, and soak up the city's vibrant atmosphere. So, whether you're a history buff, a culture vulture, or just looking for a good time, Yerevan has something for everyone. Alright, time to raise a glass to Armenia's other claim to fame wine. You see, Armenia isn't just one of the oldest countries in the world, it's also one of the oldest wine-producing regions in the world. We're talking about 6,100 years of winemaking tradition, folks. That's older than the pyramids. Legend has it that Noah himself planted the first grapevines in Armenia after the Great Flood. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm inclined to believe it. Because the wine here is something special. We're talking about bold reds made from indigenous grapes like Areni Noir, crisp whites from Kangun grapes, and even sweet wines made from pomegranate and apricot. And the best part? You can visit these wineries, often family-run operations that have been passed down through generations. So, whether you're a wine connoisseur or just enjoy a good glass every now and then, a trip to Armenia wouldn't be complete without experiencing its incredible wine culture. Alright, let's talk about the women of Armenia. Now, I know what you're thinking: beautiful women, stunning landscapes, delicious food. Is there anything Armenia doesn't have? And the answer is no, especially when it comes to the women. But it's not just about looks, although, let's be real, Armenian women are absolutely gorgeous. It's about their strength, their intelligence, their resilience. These are women who have faced their fair share of challenges throughout history, but they've always come out stronger. From the women who fought alongside men in the Artsakh War, to the female entrepreneurs and artists who are shaping the future of Armenia, these women are an inspiration. So, to all the incredible women of Armenia, I salute you. We've talked about Lake Sevan, but that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Armenia's natural beauty. This country is a paradise for nature lovers, with stunning landscapes that will take your breath away. We're talking about towering mountains, lush forests, cascading waterfalls, hidden caves, and everything in between. Imagine this. You're hiking through Dilijan National Park, surrounded by dense forests and the sound of birdsong. The air is fresh, the sun is shining, and you feel like you're miles away from civilization. You come across a clearing, and there it is, a waterfall cascading down a moss-covered cliff face, creating a crystal-clear pool at the bottom. These are just a few examples of the incredible natural wonders that await you in Armenia. Armenia has a long and complicated history, marked by both triumph and tragedy. This is a nation that has faced its fair share of challenges, from invasions and wars to genocide and displacement. But through it all, the Armenian people have persevered. They've clung to their culture, their language, their faith, and they've emerged from the ashes stronger than ever. You see it in their eyes, this unwavering determination, this refusal to be broken. It's a testament to the human spirit, to our ability to overcome even the most unimaginable hardships. Today, Armenians around the world are fighting for recognition of the genocide, for justice, and for a future where such atrocities are never repeated. The Armenian people are looking towards the future, a future filled with hope, with opportunity, with the promise of a brighter tomorrow. All right, let's wrap things up by talking about something you might not expect: Armenia's burgeoning tech scene. Yeah, you heard that right. This ancient country is quickly becoming a hub for innovation, with a growing number of startups and tech companies popping up all over the place. We're talking about companies like PixArt, a photo editing app with over 1 billion downloads, and Crisp, an AI-powered noise cancellation software that's changing the game for remote work. And it's not just software. Armenia is also making waves in fields like biotechnology, renewable energy, and artificial intelligence. So, keep an eye on Armenia because this small country is poised to make a big impact on the global tech stage. Cheers to that! So there you have it, folks. 10 mind-blowing facts about Armenia that you probably didn't know. From ancient history and stunning landscapes to delicious cuisine and a thriving tech scene, this country has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more amazing content, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.